Friday at 2 was good too. That could work for me, but tomorrow's.
Didn't work for him though.
But he said he could do Friday at 2. If you look through the email,
Oh,
he said it.
fine.
Yeah, but
Friday. Yeah, because I said Friday, so I'm at.
and then he said I'll do it, but I guess if he doesn't have to, he wouldn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
City College Friday, 12. Provost.
Mm-hmm. That's the brown bag lunch. Yeah.
I had told him you to do it more often, like once a year, so one at least. Not gonna get anything done that way. And I do have issues with people they have the fence up at City College. So it's not closed, people still say. I think they could swing it back. They needed to just pull it out, take it's on wheels, just swing it out and then lock it. So,
Yeah.
other than that. Something else you said. Oh, the 145th and St. Nick.
Yes.
Was there yesterday. Yeah, no, I don't bother the street.
That lady, Miss Smith, been calling the office. And she said because it's right at her building.
What building is she in?
I guess she's on the corner of 145th and St. I don't know the number, but she complains about everything. And she said that she put in 3 complaints to 311. So we had to address it.
Jail. So
Probably.
it's right there. And yeah, there is quite a bit there on both sides. It's kind of, I don't think the business is mine because I always see them going in and out, but she minds.
Yeah.
They don't have license. Can't argue with that one.
Yeah.
And JL, she had contacted me about the garage right down the street. So I asked T and he looked it up for me.
Hi, Miss Francine. I see you found the email. Yeah, great.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hi, Denise. Hi. Good evening. Hi. Nice to see you. All right.
I'm
Hi.
sorry. Oh, I didn't hear you. My headphone just died.
No, I just said nice to see everyone. No
Oh,
problem.
I went and I stopped after I just came. I'm by the office.
We had a small agenda, and also I don't believe Deirdre's feeling. She may be under the weather a bit, so best to keep it online a little bit today. Mm, nice to
Okay.
see everybody. Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Nice to see you all.
Hi, Lydia. Francina. Nice to see y'all. Lena, how do I say your last name?
Nepomniachtchi. It's very long.
Oh,
You don't ever have to say it, but it's
no.
Lena. You can just call me Lena.
Oh, Lena.
Yeah, no problem.
I need to see you more so I can
I
lock that
know.
in because I have
I
not
know.
seen you enough, and that's my fault because I haven't been to the
It's
meetings.
it's not
I
your
need to
fault.
see you more, Linda. So
Lena.
simple.
Yeah, no.
Napomniachtchi. Okay.
Nepomniachtchi. Yeah, you got it. You had it. Don't worry
No,
about
I don't
it.
mind. So I work at a hotel and we get lots of last names that we're not used
I
to.
bet.
And so one of the things that we try to do is put on the notes a little pronunciation, like, like if you were to sound it out. Very Sesame Street of us, but it helps because you want the guests to feel welcome. You don't want to continue to mispronounce their name. So that's
Yeah.
why I asked. I'm going to work on
Yeah,
it.
thank you, thank
Yeah.
you. I teach. I'm a professor at school, so yeah, I'm
Oh,
getting
fabulous.
students' names is so important, right? Like it's so hard because the names are so complicated, but I
And it
understand.
makes them
So
feel seen. Yeah. Yeah. I can imagine. I can imagine a student, especially if they're struggling and like you don't know their name or you say it wrong, that just will take them all the way out of it. Yeah. All right. So, yes. Thank you. I'm going to work on it, Lena.
but I do not
Give it my
expect that
work.
from you, so don't worry. But thank you for trying.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, it's so nice to see you guys. It's this weather is gorgeous. We need to have a meeting. Oh, we can't. We have to have a Zoom because we need to have a meeting outside. Man, this is nice. All right, we're gonna call the meeting to order. I mean, honestly, in a moment. Really, our agenda today, I'm just looking, it consists of, let me just pull that up. So Tina Lumley from the CB9 Arts Committee is putting on the Youth Art Showcase this Saturday. So she will have some requests from YEL members. Myself, obviously, I'm going to try to help out, and then maybe she will have some requests as well. Because this is something that she's doing in conjunction with the youth committee. So we are a part of this event. So that's nice. I believe Monique, our vice chair, Monique Harding Cordero, will maybe also join us. So apologies for the delay, but let's give it, if everybody wants to kind of just hang out for 5 minutes and put it on mute if you want. And I'm going to set my alarm to come back. And I don't know if it's, oh, go ahead.
Location and time for Saturday?
Okay. Yes, let me find a flyer.
Okay. Put in the chat.
Yes.
I'll get it from the chat.
Okay, I
Okay.
will. Give me a moment. Yes, thank you. And I don't know if it's Ashley or Hakil or Miss Yutha at the CB9 office, but if you can make me a host or co-host when you get a chance, please. If you can hear me, it's Shanika. All right, let me go on mute and I'm going to look for that flyer.
Hi, Shanika. Hi, all. It's Yutha. I
Hi,
will
Yutha.
make you a co-host.
Okay. Thank you. So sorry for everything last
Oh, it's
minute.
fine.
Nice to hear your voice.
You too.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, everyone. I'll be back in about 4 minutes. I'm aiming to hopefully get things rolling by 6:40.
Good evening, everyone.
Mhm. Hi, Mark.
Hi. Good evening.
Oops, I was muted when I was talking. I was saying Shanika just left for 5 minutes. She'll be back on in actually 4 minutes now, probably 3. She needed to get some stuff together for the meeting.
Thank you, Lena. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Good evening, all.
Hi, hi, Monique.
How are you?
Monique,
Hi, Vice Chair. Good evening.
I am blessed and I'm doing okay. Thank you. Long time no see in terms of coming to these meetings.
Nice to see you as well. I'll be off of mute and screen on in just a moment. I'm waiting a moment to have more of us join. You were one of the main people I want to have join. And I'm looking for some information from Tina. I think I know the answer, but I want to make sure I have it correct.
Love your
Okay.
cat, Monique.
Yes, I don't know why I'm moving around, but yes, I have to represent.
It looks kind of trippy. It's really psychedelic the way you're moving around.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm moving around like that. I feel like
it's trying to focus. It's trying to focus you on the camera. You have to turn. Are you on your iPad or are you on your laptop?
No, I'm on my camera on the desktop. So yes, okay, maybe I'm moving around too much, but it's weird. Look at
No, it's trying to find you. The camera's trying to find you.
Yeah, I didn't go anywhere, so that's so fun. I hope everyone had a good weekend of mothers. I hope you had a good Mother's Day weekend. And those who have wives, have children, I hope you treated your wife right. And that's it. Our partners,
Thank
or
you,
whatever the
Monique.
case. Yes.
Thank you so much, Monique. I hope you had a restful weekend as well.
It was restful enough.
Okay. Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm thinking about you, of course, all the time.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, that's cute. Denise's cat. Okay.
Yeah, that's my boss out on my desk.
Oh, excuse me.
What's his name? He's so cute.
That's Blue.
Aw.
Blue is
That's
just so
Blue.
cute. He looks like one of those blue, blue. It's a type of cat, blue something.
I don't know.
No,
I
all
found her
right.
in
Well,
the
that's what
South
it looks like.
Bronx in an industrial
You see?
park.
Oh, you found him, you said?
You found
As a
her.
kitten.
They call
Oh,
that the cat distribution system, where the cat finds you and kind of, yeah.
oh,
I love that. I love those stories.
that's beautiful. I like that. Cats are so smart.
It's so wonderful.
They are. They are. But they're smart and self-sufficient, maybe to a fault. Dogs need you. Cats can be a little bit, standoffish at times. So, but they're still cute.
You know what it is? It's just a different kind of needing. Cats want you, trust me, but they just
Yes,
want
yes.
they have boundaries. Yeah, like
They
my
have
cat,
boundaries. I like that. Okay.
we had a thing every morning. I would wake up, go in the living room, sit on the couch, and he would jump up. We would spend about 5 or 10 minutes. When he was tired, he left. but he missed it. I'm telling you, but if I didn't do it, he would kind of follow me around and bother me a little bit. Like me, like not like really bad or anything, but like if I was rushing and I didn't have time to sit down, I knew that
Oh,
he was unhappy about. Yeah, he was very easygoing boy, but he definitely enjoyed. He, when he wanted the attention, he definitely let me know.
well,
They
you're
get
right.
attachments. They get attachments. I remember I was in Europe for about a week or so, and I came back, and my cat came around to the couch where I was laying down, and he jumped up and swatted me and left.
Oh,
Oh my
Mad.
God.
I
That
believe
sounds
that.
exactly right. That sounds exactly right.
To show you how dare you left that cat, you left him or her,
I swear to God.
and to teach you a lesson.
Where the hell were you?
Exactly.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
I'm
I love
telling
it.
you. I used to go out with a guy many decades ago who had a cat, and she was jealous of me.
Uh-oh.
And then something happened to her. I had nothing to do with it, but
Are you sure, Monique? I was about to say, did you do something?
I was thinking those
Oh,
things, but I didn't do anything. When he told me something
oh,
happened to the cat or whatever,
I don't know.
I wasn't upset. No, I'm not gonna tell you what happened, but I was like,
Oh
oh,
God.
too bad. That's all I said. I said, too bad. But it was no love lost because the cat didn't like me. She was jealous.
Yeah.
What happened to
Some
the
cats.
guy? What happened to the guy?
Well, he fell by the wayside eventually. So,
Oh, good.
but this was
Good,
many,
that's
many
fine.
moons ago. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was intense. At first I was like, oh, okay. She would swipe at me and just like she was really hostile. And when I would tell him, he thought I was being melodramatic. But I'm like, no, your cat doesn't want me to be near you. Your cat is very possessive. So I
Yeah,
guess
some cats are not with it. Some cats are not with it. They get territorial. Okay,
bingo.
I am sharing my screen. Give me a moment. I'm trying to anyway. Does anyone see the flyer?
No.
Mm.
No, I only see your beautiful faces.
Ah. All right, give me a moment. We're looking like we're ready to start. I see Deidre signed in. Give me a
Denise is
moment.
walking.
Yeah, I just came from the office, so I don't know what to do, so I'm just outside.
Well, it's beautiful
That's what
outside.
I was gonna do. I was almost outside too, and I was just gonna sit outside, but I had to run in because my phone was at 7% for whatever reason. I think
Okay,
it's time to upgrade. Okay. Um,
I
Miss
agree.
Yutha, if you can hear me, would you also please make Deirdre a co-host just in case I get disconnected? Okay, I'll try her again. She has 2 meetings to attend to.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Deirdre, how are you doing? Maybe
Okay.
not.
Yutha or whoever is in the office that gave you the thumbs up. So,
Okay. Great, great, great.
oh yeah, the housing is tonight, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes I go to that.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna say
Does
what's going on.
anyone see the flyer that I put up now?
Yes.
Great. Okay. This is the
Oh,
Harlem Youth Showcase that is being hosted by primarily Arts and Culture and Youth Education Libraries is helping out. And Tina Lumley has been a driving force behind organizing this. I mean, look at the flyer. It's beautiful. So it's going to be at Riverbank this
Riverbank?
Saturday.
Okay.
Yes, this Saturday at 6:30 p.m.
Okay, 6:30 p.m. River.
Okay.
So
Oh,
it's gonna
okay. It
be
starts at
inside.
7.
Is it gonna be inside
Yes, it's going to be in
the Robert Smalls?
Performing Arts Center.
So I'm
Sorry,
talking to Tina,
Yeah.
Shanika,
Robert Smith. Okay, thank you.
Can
Shanika,
anybody hear me?
I knew it
Yes.
was
Shanika.
Robert something.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm yelling because I don't think you can hear my voice. But
Oh
I'm
my
That's
God,
okay.
I'm online with I'm on the phone with Tina. So
this Saturday, people.
it is inside, doors open at 6:30. We need some hands on deck. She's hoping that youth and education, well, we're hoping that you guys can come support and help out. We need some tables manned. We have 10 groups, so it's gonna be a wonderful event. Anything else you want to say, Tina?
We're gonna have kids from 5 to 18, and they're adorable.
Aw.
Tina, that flyer is beautiful. The bios of the artist is beautiful.
Good job.
Everything is looking really great. Yeah. So
You-
we'll see you there on Saturday.
Can
Did
you
you?
just say the time one more time? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Come to the meeting tomorrow at noon at 12.
I'll share with Shanika.
I keep hearing my
Oh.
name. What's going on?
I'm gonna have to go,
Okay.
but can you make the meeting tomorrow?
Yes, I answered you, so I'll tell Shanika. Yes. I
Oh, okay.
will.
If I can, Tina, I will, because I have work. And so with my job, I don't have a kind of free job you ladies have. If I don't have coverage, I have to be at my station. But I will make my effort to try to have coverage and organize with my
Also sent
colleagues.
you a text. If you can just respond and let me know, you can definitely cover. Or else
Okay.
I'll speak to you on Thursday. All right, I gotta go
Okay.
too.
Okay.
All right.
No
Bye.
problem.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Tina.
I'm sorry, Lena, were you asking a
I just
question?
wanted to say, can you say the time one more time? I'm sorry. The
Doors
So
open at
6:30.
6:30 and show begins at 7 to 9 p.m. I'll send this flyer
that would be
to
super helpful.
our group. Yes, yes, yes.
Thank
And
you.
Monique, I'll make sure to include you as well.
Yes, please.
Okay. And Margot, I'll send it to you too. Maybe you can share with the library. Hello, Mr. Biagioni. Maybe I'm saying it incorrectly. Stefano, did you want to unmute and introduce yourself? Hi. You're still muted. Uh-oh. We can't hear you. Okay. Looks like
All
you're talking to
right.
someone else. All right.
Oh, Leon.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
I'm actually here with Liam, my co-founder. My name is Stefano Biagioni, and sorry. All right. And so together with Liam, we are the co-founders of Community Craftwork, which is a nonprofit which is incorporating, like in those days, that empower Harlem youth through pathways of woodworking and design, making them career ready. And so I was actually at your like 3291, and I find out there that the meeting was virtual. So yeah, we just
We
got like
didn't,
in
if
a like
we
a public
know,
like
no worries. If we know that you are looking to present, we can update you. But when you drop by, you kind of get unfortunately, the pick of the litter. You might get, it's like might get us, might not. Because if we don't have a robust agenda, we may make it virtual just to make everybody else comfortable. A lot of our members are on dual committees as well. So, but that's okay. No worries.
So how can we sign up for a presentation? We just like send an email to you guys?
Well, it would be nice because I would like to ask, did you want to present tonight? Do you have slides or something like that you want to show us?
Well, not really, but at
Okay.
least show us our face and I try to let you know guys who we are and set up a presentation, a proper one.
So
Okay.
we've been active with CB9 through the general meeting. This is we've several attempts to go to a community meeting, but we keep missing the virtual event, thinking it's in person. But like Stefano said, Community Craftwork is an organization that provides training, partners with high school, local high schools here in Harlem, and we provide hardcore certification and training to Harlem youth in two pathways. That is Craftwork, wood shop, and then design as well. These are hardcore certifications that will allow students to then go ahead and graduate high school, and if they choose not to pursue higher education, they'll have the certifications and equipment required and equipped to go into the work fields, into careers ranging from 40,000 to 70,000 annual work. We do have an active development agreement with Ego Academy for Young Men of Harlem. And we received the tentative support of CB10. And so today was really to solicit your support as well for our organization.
Support for what, Leanne? What support specifically were you looking to solicit?
We were, particularly, we're looking for a letter of support. We have begun to apply to grants, and we will love the community support. Part of our mission is, our larger mission is to help develop the local Harlem economy by creating a pipeline of credential-ready, train-ready youth that can enter the workforce, remain in Harlem, work in Harlem, and contribute to the local economy here as well. And so we have done tremendous work with the community to get their input throughout the entire inception of the organization into now, and we continue to. We are for CB9. Felipe is our touch point here, who has also.
Okay.
Incredible amount of input into the organization's development. So yeah, we're getting ready to start applying, presenting grants to our local elected officials and other city public funds, and we will look to support in that as well.
Okay, so a couple of questions. So yes, we would like you to make a presentation. You're going to need the majority of the board's approval in order to submit a letter of support. So our committee would like to see that.
Of course.
So we'll arrange for you to come in June. Now, a couple of questions. Are you with any schools currently in CB9?
It's CB9. I don't think Ego Academy forms part of
Most
CB9.
of-
That's CB10, right?
CB10.
Okay, that's
Yes.
okay. Just curious.
Yeah.
And
I'm a resident in CB10. I'm on St. Nicholas Terrace and 129.
And just to make it clear, the program itself won't serve just CB10. We are partnering with
That's my
CB10.
next
They will
question.
they will be providing a whole side. And so our program and commitment to the school and their very generous collaboration, we have broken the program into two models. One is an in-class model that is restricted to Ego Academy student, of course, so we serve as an elective course. And the second is an after-school model or a class, a training session that will be open to the larger Harlem community as well. So hopefully CB9 will be instrumental in getting students and youth from this neck of the woods of Harlem to join our program.
And is there a cost associated with the program?
Yes, the program. Oh, for student, no, it's free.
Okay.
Yes, there will be no
Good.
cost. And aside from the training and certification itself, we also offer student support for free stipend, meals, and transportation. We also have an apprentice program that's part of our program that we will pay them New York City minimum wage or guarantee of 8 spots to make sure that we pay them. We don't want our students doing for free. We also provide a stipend for the kids. So again, we want to stimulate the whole, the real world concept of what is to work and get paid for your hard-earned money. So
Money, yes. When you come to present, tell us more about that and where the funds are coming from. It's nice to know if it's sustained so that when
yes,
we go out into the community and share these programs, we don't want to share it with the hope that maybe there will be paid internships, but hopefully they'll be continuing.
of course,
If not, if it's a one-time thing, that's fine. We can
of course,
curate the way that we speak about the program, but
of course.
please bring that information with you. I want to open it up to YEL members and of course Vice Chair, if you have any questions for them really quickly or something you'd like to see from them presenting next month. And if not, we can always
No,
email and
I don't
chat.
have any
No, okay.
questions. I would just like to hear a little bit more
More about it.
yeah, just more about it. And then once we hear
Mm.
more about it, how we can
Monique, will you
support them.
come? Will you come next month to our meeting?
We sure can.
You said Monique?
Yes, I was going to say I'm asking the Vice Chair if she will come to our meeting next month as
Oh.
well.
I certainly will try to come, even if I might have to split my time, because sometimes
Okay.
I jump into housing, but I
Okay.
certainly will try to come as well.
All right, absolutely. Lydia, you look like you had your hand up. No, okay. Okay. All right, then good. Thank you guys very much. And nice to
Awesome.
meet you.
Thank
Let me
you.
put an email in the chat.
Awesome.
Marquita, you
Please.
have your hand up? Okay. All right. I saw Lena nodding. You're good, Lena. Okay. All right, let me put the email in the chat and thank you very much. Monique, and I also didn't call the meeting to order. Let's call the meeting to order. It was about 6:44, 6:45 when we started PM. So Welcome to Youth Education Library. I'm Shanika Wilson. My co-chair, Deirdre McIntosh Brown, is there. I see her now. I'm on the phone, so I can't see everyone at once.
Okay.
And yes, thank you all. But Monique, please, you have the floor. I know you wanted to update us on some of the things you've been doing. So yeah, go ahead.
Yes, I keep like a gnat trying to come back and remind everybody about the grant funding that is
Yeah.
available for organizations that are serving our youth. And I wanted to, one, pull up the flyer and share it.
Okay.
That's the first thing. The grant that is known as a Community Grants Reinvestment Fund application was actually the due date originally was this Wednesday. Right? Or it says the 11th, but I guess the dates update when you click on it. But anyway, it was due this week. It looks like they extended it, which is a good thing. And it provides an opportunity to get that information out into the community, which is why I wanted to jump on. I believe that there's some rigor to completing the application, but it can very much be worthwhile if you're able to secure it. The grant is targeted to youth, I'm sorry, organizations that serve youth ages 0 to 24, so youth to young
Okay.
adults, and the areas in which programming, programs that are focusing in these particular areas, I should say, mental health, if they're providing mental health services to youth or young adults, focusing on issues of harm reduction, substance abuse disorder, housing, or workforce development. Those are the 5 areas that, if there are local programs in our community providing these services to our youth, then you are eligible to apply for this grant. And the money that is possibly available to you, the award ranges from $50,000 to $200,000. And that is based on a organization's
Okay.
total operating expenses. So I think last year one organization, and I was sharing this with Deirdre, Brosis, I think applied for
Mhm.
this grant, and I don't know um what was the final decision for why they didn't get it, but if you guys have contact or have a good relationship with them, I would encourage you to please reach out to them again to see if they are aware and would
Okay.
be able to maybe apply since they started the first time. I mean, they did it the first time last year. And also the Girl and Boys Club, I would encourage those organizations right off the bat because they
Mhm.
seem large enough and they seem like they have enough maybe people power that can be dedicated to applying for this application, because there are different, there are several steps to it, but obviously it's not impossible to complete because several organizations have completed already. And if you
Mhm.
click on the website, and I can put it in the chat for you, you can go look at who applied before and received it. And like I said, I want to push and make sure that our CBOs are represented. I want to see them
Yes.
get this grant money because particularly communities of color who have been hurt and wronged due to the criminalization of cannabis use, that is one reason and one way that this wrong could be righted by reinvesting it into communities that were harmed. But this is the website where you can apply for the grant, and it gives you all the details in terms of what you need to do in order to apply, who's eligible, and who received it last year. So I wanted to make sure I shared that. Um, I don't know if there are any questions, but it's pretty straightforward in terms of whether or not somebody goes in and they look on the website to see what is required. Another
Good. Thank you so much. Okay. Yes. Go ahead, Monique.
Another thing I wanted to share now that it just occurred to me because I sit on, as you guys know, health and environment,
Mhm.
and we're actually working with an organization that came to us 2 weeks ago. The name of the organization, oh my God, I don't see it here, so I'm not going. Oh, it's New York City for Youth. The director, her name is Lois Penny. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Lois Penny, but I think she does a lot of work, maybe mostly in
Yeah.
C10. Okay,
She
right?
she's all over the place. Yes.
Okay.
We know
Well,
Lois Finney.
okay. So,
Yesterday,
oh, you
Oh,
did?
shoot.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. She
So
was coming
we
to some of our meetings. But yes, go ahead,
Okay.
Monique. I'm sorry.
So we've been meeting for these last 2 weeks to plan for an event that's going to be scheduled for the end of May. Saturday, May 30th looks like I can't share it with you yet because it's not been finalized. But this
Okay.
event is called Cancer Kids First.
Oh, sure.
It's an event that's focusing, I believe, on pediatric cancer, and the goal is to increase knowledge and awareness among the pediatric cohort, because there might be children who are going to school, and we want and they're going through, a few things, which rightfully so they would if they're dealing with cancer, but it might also help other kids who don't have cancer but might have a friend and they don't understand what's going on. The goal is to increase awareness and help young people in our community understand what that means. And so I've been working with Laquita to look for community partners that will host the event. So far we heard back from Columbia Cancer Center, and so they're going to be hosting the event on May 30th. So as soon as everything has been finalized, I
Okay.
will make sure that we share the fly with you. I think there was another date that they were looking to do events. The goal was to do it all weekend. So that's why I wanted to, give you a heads up, and I'll reach out to Laquita later to see if we finalize whether or not the event will be 3 days or one. But even if it's one day and it's in our community, which it will be, I wanted to share with you guys in hopes that you'll get it out to youth in our community so they can attend. It's a free event and it's supposed to be, a fun event, even though you're talking about a very serious topic. So
Yeah.
I'll share that with you when I get it. And those are the two updates I have for all of you.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much, Monique. Please, if you didn't already, I think you did put the link in the chat. That's something that Denise may be interested in as well. Even the gentleman that just spoke with us with the grant, they may be interested in that as well.
Yeah,
When you
please
find out that
check it out.
information,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
for the
the link it's in there. I did put it in.
okay,
It'll take you
let me
directly
copy it.
to the Office of Cannabis Management,
Okay.
and all the details you need to know about the grant are on that webpage. And
Oh yeah,
that's it. It's pretty straightforward. And
perfect.
they extended it a week. I don't know why, but I pray that's a good reason, and that will provide another opportunity for one of our organizations to get the grant.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
think,
All right.
Monique, I think that we've had it like in the last general board, right? You had the information, and I've seen the flyer going out, so I know that a lot of our community partners received the information.
Okay, good.
Or prayerfully
Yeah.
they replied.
Good. I just want to make sure all we can do is share it. We can't
Amen.
make
Yeah.
somebody do it,
Absolutely.
but we could share it and then people
We'll
have to
share it and
decide.
at least make them
Continue
aware of it. Yeah.
coverage. Absolutely.
All right. I don't have anything
All
else
right.
to share. I'm glad I
Okay.
was able to join and share those nuggets.
Yes. Thank you so much, Vice Chair. Nice to see you. And
Okay.
thank you for sharing with us.
Yes, Lydia, did you have a question for me?
No, dear, but I wanted to piggyback on what you just talked about in terms of health. I don't know how many here have heard of the New York Health Act.
Yes.
Okay. We are going to be sponsoring a resolution on the general board meeting. This is New York Medicare for All, New York, because the federal government's going to do anything about this. No matter your age, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your legal status, it not only covers health, but dental, eyes, whatever. And it's really, they're really worried. Well, they're not worried, but they don't think it'll pass this next session. But at any rate, I first heard about this at a PSC CUNY meeting. And I've been surprised at how many people didn't know about it. And I have people in my building who are doctors, they haven't heard of this. And so I've got somebody who's really working to spearhead this campaign, and also a professor from CCNY, where I was many, many years, and they're coming. So I just wanted to alert you to the fact that this is happening in our last board meeting. And when my friend Francina,
Hey, Francine.
Y'all leave Miss Francine alone. Y'all don't
Works
know
hard all day.
wrestling with kids all
Oh,
day.
poor
all
boo
day.
Girl
boo.
Scout.
well, anyway, I'll
And
let her know
Rona.
later, but
And
she doesn't know
Rona.
about it because I brought
She's
it up at the
She's
senior.
recuperating from the senior action fair.
That's right.
Yeah, senior
That's right.
resource fair. Yeah, yeah. It was very successful. It was
Oh
very
yeah, that's
Oh,
right. You
good.
guys, yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's-
enjoyed it. I'm glad I was able to stop by.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So at
loving
any
that.
rate, I hope you'll all be there because, and also get the word out. I hope the two people who are going to present the resolution will have materials. Because this is something we can do in New York.
Yeah.
Screw the nut, wackos.
Mhm.
Lydia, I know in
Yeah.
our health committee we've been talking about it, and we wrote a resolution already.
You did? Where is it?
It'll be
Pass it?
presented. It'll be presented at exec and then probably go to general.
Oh, because I already talked to
Cameron?
Victor.
Okay.
So we got this one that was already passed at a community board downtown. So
Oh.
anyway, we'll get together on it because the important thing is to show that we're in coordination with other community boards,
I agree.
in New York to get this done. I mean, you and I, we all know people. I know a person who's diabetic. She's still working. She can't always take her diabetic medicine because she can't afford it.
Yeah.
She's working.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
No,
she's
it's true.
skipping dosages. And
Yeah.
I met her at one of our meetings, by the way. So this will cover medication too. So it's so crucial that we fight for this.
Oh, absolutely. I agree. I mean, we've been talking about it extensively at the health committee, and we are on board. And when we meet for exec, we'll have that conversation. And by the time we get to general, we should be ready to go and have unanimous consent.
All right, ladies, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And thank you for sharing with us and giving us a heads up. So we'll be ready for it next Thursday.
That's right.
Before we lose Margot, I want to know if Margot had any updates for us because I know she'll skedaddle. She's always busy. But Margot, if you're there, you wanted to update us on
Yeah, no,
any.
I'm here.
Hi,
So I put
how's
a
the
little,
library?
yay, hi. Wait, how do I put this? Jeez. Okay, yeah, there it is.
Hi.
So how you doing? Isabella, which is the YA librarian, asked me to tell you about tomorrow's what is this project comic making workshop. That's happening tomorrow at 4 o'clock, and it's for teens.
Oh my gosh. Can you forward that to our email? Do you have a flyer
What is
to
it?
forward
Yeah.
us?
What is it
Send you
called?
the flyer.
Making.
What?
Yeah. Comic making. Like comic books.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send
I
you
No,
the
think,
that's
flyer.
I think she
awesome.
put this information in the chat earlier.
Okay.
She did.
Yeah, but she wants the flyer. So okay, I'll upload the flyer right now.
All right.
And
Thank
you
you,
have that.
Francina.
Yeah. Otherwise, we're
Oh, that's awesome.
doing the same thing.
very nice.
Is it just tomorrow? Will you try to have, do you think you'll have it again or maybe it depends on?
I think they want to have it again over the summer.
Okay.
And
So don't let a low turnout dissuade you. You don't know. Sometimes the kids go back and tell the other kids, the 1 or 2 kids, that were there, and then more come, but then you don't have it. So
right. I mean,
keep
teens are so
trying
hard
if
to
you
get.
can.
Yeah.
I know. Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks so much, Margot. Nice to see you. All right. Deirdre, did you want to talk about some plans? I know your voice hurts, so I don't want you to overdo it. He's putting you on mute. D? Maybe she can't hear me.
I can hear you. I'm here. Thank you.
Okay, sorry.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Hi, Marquise, Lena, Monique, Lydia, Margot, everyone. We're thinking about what YEL, what we would like to do as a committee for the summer. And we've been thinking for a while how to get, we've been thinking how to get educators and students together. And then one of the things that I thought about after working with Tina for a while is thinking about getting some of our programming together and having a panel and having some discussion with the youth about things that they want to talk about, as well as things that we need to share with them. So I thought about TAG, which is in CB10, but they participate heavily with us. Boys
Yes.
and Girls Club, Brosis, Brother Sisterhood Soul, and there are a few more, and include our neighborhood schools as well as our WHDC grantees. So it would be a panel programming after school programs for teens in particular, where they could come together in a space with us intergenerationally and think about mental health. So we'd have to discuss the topics that we want. We know we're going to provide some food. And one other thing is to use one of those spaces. But the big thing is to get the other groups to interact with each other. I mean, you know, they're in their own little silos, but they're all within our communities and they're all doing great work. So that's a thought. What are your thoughts?
It would be like maybe 2 or 3 panels. Just imagine that we had a day between 10 and 12 or 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. Maybe not that early because teens. But we would be at hypothetically the Boys and Girls Club of Harlem and have one room where we're talking about like vaping and cannabis separately and
Thank you.
together.
Yes. And I have to jump in because I was hoping you would say that. I have a doctor at Mount Sinai who approached me and she
Yes.
wanted to do like a town hall or some kind of event where she could have conversations with young people to understand, you know, what's going on and the impact. So you read my mind, and I was hoping that I could mention and it could be introduced as a part of your planning and discussions because it is a reality and it's a concern. As I balance education about cannabis, adult cannabis use or medical cannabis use for adults, we also unfortunately have a lot of young people who are consuming and sometimes too much, and that's a problem for young growing brains. So it's like
Yeah.
trying to find balance where you educate, and I would say educate even the parents so that they better understand how they can support their kids around that, and they have their kids understand that there's some really serious impact in terms of doing it. They don't think that it means anything, but it does have impact down the line.
And I would love if you put us in contact with that doctor because the idea, I think, and Deirdre, now please correct me if I'm speaking wrong, but I just don't want to overdo it on your voice. So I'm going to try to, because this is a baby forming idea that we're having, and it's Deirdre's baby, and so I'm trying to jump in and fill in the blanks as well, because I can see it, but forgive me if I don't explain it well. So in my thought process and from what Deirdre and I have talked about, we would have these panels, but they wouldn't just be led by a doctor. It would be also like a doctor, maybe a couple students up there on if there's like a little stage talking about this. And ideally, the kids could go from one room, maybe some panels will be happening consecutively. They don't have to stay sitting because I'm trying to be realistic about our teenagers. They cannot focus for more than 30 seconds. They put the TikTok videos, they speed them up. I don't know if anybody knows that. You can speed up the TikTok videos at 30 seconds. They speed them up. I mean, some are longer, but you know what I mean. So the idea is that it's this kind of free flowing event that even though they're talking, that can be tough too, because if someone comes to talk, maybe they want to have an audience, they want to be taken very seriously. They may have to understand that just because you don't have an audience sitting the full time doesn't mean it's not getting in. The
Right.
kids do hear you. It's just that they receive information so differently. And so the thought process was to have some kids up there as well, kind of talking about some of their concerns or thoughts on just for that particular topic, vaping. There can be another topic of kind of the balance of schoolwork. And Monique, I like what you said about the parents, but realistically, from what we've been seeing, the parents aren't as involved as we'd like them to be. Now, the parents of these particular youth will likely be more involved. But
Yeah.
in general, getting parents involved has been very difficult. Everybody's kind of like laissez-faire, you know,
And it got
they can do what they want. Yeah.
Well, I
So
was gonna say I thought they have probably a lot going on too. So I
no,
was
I don't know. There's a disconnect somewhere where
Okay.
I think I struggle with this too, but not the same way because I'm a little bit old fashioned. But I know a lot of my peers didn't want to be their parents. Um, and so in a response to that, have gone the complete other way of I'm not going to overparent, I'm not going to be overbearing. And so that's where you see some of the behavior and some of the depression. And obviously COVID had a lot
Oh,
to do with
yeah.
that. And it's layered. And so our
yeah,
kids are
It is,
struggling.
you know what's important too, and I hope we can discuss it maybe
yeah.
next season of our meetings. I was
Yes.
reading today in a newspaper about a group of parents, I don't know if it's on Long Island, who went to an educational board meeting and insisted that they do not want Chrome workbooks in those classrooms from grades 1 to 6. It's really having this AI also. These kids are not learning. They're not learning. They are not developing thought patterns that will help them to do things logically. This is
You're
a
right.
very serious issue.
Yeah.
So I think we need to really focus on what I call digitalia. I worked in software too, so I have some kind of understanding, but what's really developing now so quickly and its impact on students' development is something I think that is not given enough attention to. So I hope we can get somebody
Well,
to talk about AI and education in the
yeah,
primary
that would be
school.
good. And then use a chat GPT. I'm down because I'm gonna
Um,
tell you who's
I was
that?
gonna ask. So it's me,
Yes, hi.
Lena. What do you think? Because you teach as well.
Yeah.
Marquise is a teacher.
Yeah.
College level.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
college level though.
okay.
Yeah, I'm at the college level. I mean,
Yeah, that's where I was too, but you know.
it's a disaster. Everything is a disaster right now. No, everyone's struggling. Nobody knows the right answer. Students are completely, I mean, in Rutgers and in general, I think in universities, it is understood that students are using AI for everything, and we have no way to detect it, right? It's incredibly hard. But that's a separate conversation, right? So whether, technology is necessary in the classroom, it has certainly been helpful for many students, right? And so there's certainly a benefit, and yet we have to figure out how to work with it, right? And have students use it. And yes, I've also heard that there's a lot of schools that are now banning it completely. And we have anecdotal evidence. We don't have any real evidence, right, of how students are reacting. But I think it's complicated. So that's all I want to say. I
Well,
don't think there's a right answer here.
I think
So
when they're developing their brains, I don't see the need for digitalia in the classrooms. I think
I agree.
a trained monkey could learn to use a computer once they reach a certain age. So I have a real issue with this.
Now I've got something I want to add to that, but Deirdre, you had your hand up, please.
Sorry, Deirdre.
Oh, no,
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 it's
no,
okay.
no. I agree
No,
with,
it's good
these
conversation.
are your professors. I agree with you all. But I'm working at Weill Cornell Medical College where AI, I mean, their classes on just in every sphere on how to use AI. And
Oh my
so I do
God.
totally agree. I mean, the conversation could be, how do we bring our kids back to knowing, look, one, pick up the book and read it. AI shouldn't be doing the work for you.
Right.
First of all, you're supposed to be telling it what to do. It structures stuff for you. But
Right.
going back to being old fashioned and having, telling our kids, reminding them that they need, if they don't use their brains, it's going to atrophy. So we can't, one of the things is constantly saying, let's get rid of AI. It's not going anywhere. No
Right.
matter how much we say that, we've got to now tell them that this can't be your all in all. You've got to use
Yeah.
your brain. So constantly getting on platforms and saying,
Andrew,
make an
nobody's
issue.
saying that it's going to go away, but to
Is
be introduced into classrooms from I'd say
Not
kindergarten
at
up to
an early
grade.
age developmentally, I'm saying, but we're talking about teens. We're reaching out to teens.
Yeah, okay.
They're using
Yeah.
it. This platform is primarily for teens. And so, it's a teacher's early education, their task, and parents to make sure they're not letting their kids get on if you look around, every child has on a headphone and a tablet. So that's talking to parents.
Constant. It's just constant.
So I
I mean,
want
I'm
to give you
sorry, it
all.
sounds like I'm
Oh, go
yelling
ahead,
a
Dee.
lot. I'm just trying to raise my
No,
voice.
because you're trying to enunciate.
Yeah,
Um,
sorry. But
no, don't
so
be
this is
sorry.
about teens. We just gotta constantly go back and find ways to speak with them, hear what
Support
they have to
them,
say,
get through to
and
them.
then
Yes.
reinforce the fact that, look, you're a thinker. You know, your brain needs to be able to think in all situations,
Correct.
right?
Stimulate the brain.
Yes.
Not just
Denise,
So
think
good.
about it.
Denise
And this is
Ford,
why.
Denise Ford had her hand up. If I don't know if you guys saw her.
Oh, Denise, no, I didn't. Thank you, Monique. Denise, please.
Yeah, I did. I want to say that I agree with everyone, but well, and also I just had an instance where I had to interview someone for one of my positions, and they responded back to my email using AI, Chat GPT to be exact, because they forgot to take out the bottom of the line where it says,
Oh
"Thank you
my
for using
God.
Chat GPT."
Oh
So,
my
right,
God.
this isn't just exclusive. I know you're not. Everyone is not saying that it's just exclusive to our youth, but AI is the way that a lot of people are choosing to go. I personally think that, right, we need to get ahead of it to show our youth, right? Like, yeah, they definitely need to pick up books. They should use their brain. I'm so sorry. I'm outside, guys.
That's
But
okay.
also, like, just how to go about using this, because it's not going to go away.
Correct.
And the more we tell our teens, no, 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 they're going to push and want to use it. I mean, even college students, up until, and my point is up until like working professionals are
Yes,
using this and thinking that
my
they're getting
bosses
away
use it.
with
Yes.
it.
Yes. My bosses use it to respond to guest complaints and things like that.
Yeah.
So to that end, we would need someone, an adult, who wanted to speak about AI, and we'd have to choose a topic. Are we going to talk about programming AI, using AI, how to use AI? Like, we would want to narrow that down.
In the
And so that would be
classroom,
something.
no, I'm
Huh?
sorry, in the classroom,
Well,
from
no, this
first
is for the
through,
panel.
oh,
If we're gonna try to do our little teen summit, and I say
oh,
little because we're gonna keep it succinct but powerful. It's not gonna be this in my head anyway. We don't. It doesn't need to be a circus of things, which I don't mind. I like busy, but I'm hoping to be able to get through to a few kids. And I think for me in my head, the way that that works is to make it succinct, give them some food, give them a couple of freebies, make them feel
Mm-hmm.
loved, make them feel listened to. No one's
That's my
telling
thought.
you that you're
That's
not
what I
gonna
look.
smoke.
That's what
We
they.
know, unfortunately, that some of you smoke. Do you know everything about it? Just, let's make sure that you are moderation at the very least, or however that conversation may go, we
Yeah.
can choose that piece because it's not to lecture at them, it's to help them understand. Like, we were also young, we're trying to help you make good decisions and guide you. And so I like that idea of a teen summit. Now, this is Deirdre's baby, so I do not want to put words into it. I want to follow the leader. So you'll all see I defer to her on this.
What is your timeline?
By the end of June, if we can. We realize but that's why it's not to be some big elaborate plan. It's to be
Right.
something that is cozy, warm. Maybe there's a movie showing in a room. You know what I mean? Like, it's something for them. It's not for us. It's for them. It's for the teens. It's for them to feel.
Understood.
One of the things that there was a survey in 2023 or 2024 after COVID, and it was like because attendance has been so bad across the board in the DOE. So a couple of questions were like, what would make you feel like attending school, or what would make you motivated to graduate? And there were multiple choice options as well as some write-ins, but the majority of the responses to this particular survey was that they felt like it didn't matter if they weren't there. They did not feel counted, and they did not feel seen, and they didn't feel like their absence made a huge difference. It's not a big deal if I don't go. There's other kids there. And that's false. Your
Right.
presence is important. And so anyway, I'm on my
Yeah, it's sad.
soapbox.
No, it's
Yes.
sad. I agree with you. I mean,
So
the socialization, we haven't, I keep saying, I mean, COVID really did damage,
no, it did us in. And then
and we haven't
now
come
that's the third
back
topic I'd
fully.
like to talk about is
Yeah.
parasocial relationships and understanding that people you
Wha-
see on social media are not your friends. That
Oh,
is separate. There's a young man who's playing in Percy Jackson, the TV show, and he wants to take his girlfriend in real life to the prom. His fans of the show have been sending the girl death threats. So now she's not going to the prom.
oh
Imagine
Lord.
you have your boyfriend from high school, and you guys are planning to go to the prom. And because some people cannot separate reality from fiction, and this is happening more often, where we think that we are celebrities' friends. I don't know if you all saw, this is very niche. There's a rapper called Ice Spice, and a girl walked into a McDonald's where she was engaged with her, and Ice Spice said, "I don't want to talk to you," and she hit her. And she defended her actions in a separate video. And she said, "Well, I wanted to talk to her, and so she should have talked to me." There's a disconnect, so that could be a topic as well. But so I'm glad we had this talk.
I think
Really
it'll be a
quick, I'm
good
gonna let
idea.
everybody kind of go. I just want to tell you a real quick story. In the, I think it was the 60s or 80s, it's something, an even number. Nestle went into a country in Africa. I can't tell you which one. And Nestle said, "Hey, you don't need to breastfeed. We've got this great product here. It's milk for the baby. All you
Yeah.
gotta do is add water to it,
Yeah.
and your baby, there's not gonna be any illness, there's not gonna be any sickness. Your baby's gonna gain weight and be healthy." And of course, they had Nestle water, they had Nestle doctors to confirm and back up these claims. Okay. Nestle stayed in that county, country, that town for over a decade. And what they did is something called flooding the market. And you'll see this in technology a lot, but you don't realize it when it's something like breast milk or formula. They then pulled out of a community that does not have clean water and does not have access to clean water. And at this time, the women who were wise about how to breastfeed, that knowledge had not been continued to be passed on. So of course, it's not,
Right.
and if anybody's breastfed, it's not necessarily just so simple. Sometimes you need a little help.
Correct.
Having that ancestral knowledge is helpful. If your grandmother has passed, God forbid, in that decade, and some of the older aunties haven't done it in a few years, now you're at a conundrum. You
Correct.
don't have clean water for the breast milk, for the formula, and you don't have access to breast milk. That's not an option, especially if you don't nurse for a while. It goes away. And by doing this, Nestle made them complicit. I want you all to know that that's what AI is doing to us. AI is flooding the market. That's why it's free. That's why it's free. It's free because they want us to use it. They want us to rely on it. And they want us to lack creativity because creativity is freedom. I am so sorry I'm lecturing y'all. Y'all all know how I feel about being creative. It is freedom. And by providing us with a source where we don't have to use our brains and we can only rely on AI to think for us, they've made us complicit and compliant for us to do what they like and for us to not have access to our own autonomy. So it's something to keep in mind when you're using AI. Use AI, but use it as an aside. Use it as an additive, not as the main thing. Your brain is the main thing. AI is based off of your brain, and that's the lesson maybe that you can share with the kids in your lives as well. That
Yeah, it's a
AI should
tool.
not be the main. It's a tool. It's a
Correct.
tool. And so that's all I wanted to share with you all. That they're trying to flood the market. Stan Altman, the creator of ChatGPT, said
Oh,
so
God.
himself. He said so himself.
He's
He
full of
said, "I want to
shit.
flood the market."
Oh,
I
Soon
know.
yeah.
they will
He
start
is full of
charging for
shit.
it.
He
Yeah.
created the monster and now he's like, whatever.
Soon they will start charging for it. And we will
Look,
feel like we have to pay for it.
look,
Okay?
they're in their little rooms, these tech bros. We're in serious trouble.
We
I
are
feel this.
deep doo doo.
How about having yourself put into something which you had nothing to do with and being incriminated for it? That's another issue too with this artificial reality. I mean, we can joke about it when they do that with Trump, which I love.
No, but it's scary. No, but it's
Yeah,
really
but
scary.
this is what we're living with now.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it is.
people are actually using it where they're trying to ban from teens or something, or just the AI platform in general. People are using it as a companion.
Yes. Yes. People are using it as a
Like
therapist.
that, a therapist, a significant
Good.
other.
Oh shoot.
There's a movie that came out with Joaquin Phoenix years ago.
Oh
And he
yeah.
fell in love with the robot. Yeah. And I remember thinking I was so far off, but here we are.
She's jumping off, I think. I wanted to hear what
Okay.
the librarian had to say.
Margot.
Yeah. But she said in the
Yeah, no. So yeah, I mean,
before
I
she
have
leaves.
lots
Yeah.
of thoughts for and against it, obviously. And where I agree, it's a tool. Use it as a tool, but like Shanika said, train your own brain. But kids use it a lot. There's no stopping. Adults use it a lot.
Yep, I know.
You know, it's just another thing and another tool. Like when the press came out in whatever hundreds it was, people were so against the press that so many
printing
books
press,
will be
yeah.
available. Everybody will be able to read books now, and what's going to happen to telling stories, you know?
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
and
I
it's
just
Didn't
think
okay.
that's the
weaponize the
same
press,
thing.
and the witch
Not the
trials,
same thing.
European witch trials began.
Like,
So
yeah,
I
now
don't know.
every woman can read a
Take it a
book.
break.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness. So it's
yeah.
just
She must be
another
a witch.
tool.
Yes,
How we use it is up to us. And, you know, after
so
this,
that could
another
be the
tool will
topic.
come in and
They're
people
going to
will be
control
against.
how we use it, Margot. They're going to control how we use it.
But then
Well,
we
that's what
need
they
to
said
learn
about the
how to
printing
train
press
AI.
too.
About the what?
They said the same thing about printing press. They're going to
Oh.
print things and everybody's going to read things that, you know, from the pulpit you can't say anymore because everybody has access to information. It's
Oh.
another tool basically, and
You're right. It is.
I just think it's different in every way from printing.
it's different. It's
I mean,
different.
but different in a considerable way. But anyway, it's something to think about for sure, Margot. It absolutely is.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a
why.
discussion. That's a
Yeah,
discussion right there.
that's a
So
part of
that's
the
what we need to tap
discussion.
into.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay.
But
So
you know, on the same thought, it has a lot of really positive uses, and there are different AI tools apart from just GPT, and obviously don't use it as a therapist or something, but
yes,
there's a lot of different ways we can use it, and like every day new apps are coming out that help in our daily lives as a tool. So
Yeah.
I think instead of just banning it and running scared from it, we should step into it and see how we can influence it because it is learning. So we should teach it instead
it
of
is learning.
pushing it away. That's my 5 cents.
Yeah.
It wouldn't
I
be so
agree.
bad if the water issue bothers me. It worries me. They were mining at the bottom of some ocean and found some new sea life because they were mining for data centers. They didn't find it because they were looking in the ocean for other things. They found it because they were mining for minerals for data
Mhm.
centers. Like, I mean, great that we found the sea life, but that's science that should be promoted anyway. So
Yeah, well,
anyway,
that's a whole other
we've
thing. Yeah.
got we've got work to do. But like Margot said, and I agree, it's not going anywhere. So making ourselves aware of it and arming ourselves with knowledge. Knowledge is power.
Knowledge
Okay.
is power. That's right.
Deirdre, before I was gonna log off for us and call it to an end, but Deirdre, please feel free to jump in here.
No, more to come. So more planning for us to come and put it together and select a date. So thank you all for your input.
Okay.
Keep your minds open and we'll chat in between.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let
Gonna
me
make
know.
this really robust. And again, not top down, but hearing our, we, of course, we have to be instructors, but we want to hear our teens talk as well.
Oh, your other person jumped back on.
Yeah,
So
they
we're
said
gonna
they
call
would
our
when they went
meeting. We're
home.
gonna bring our meeting to a close. Hey,
Yeah.
Stefano, how are you?
Well, sounds
I don't
good,
think you can
guys.
hear us.
Let
All
me
right.
know how I can help, and I'll share that name of that
The doctor,
provider with
please.
you.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Okay.
she asked me that, and I said, "We'll see what we can do." And I was going to refer her to your committee, so just let me know, and I'll.
Okay.
She's very busy, but like I said, I'll introduce you to her.
Okay. That's exciting. All right. It's not like I said, it's not something that I think is impossible. I think we can do it. We'll need everybody's help as much as they can. I know everybody has, things going on. So whatever chipping in you can do would be helpful. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Deirdre and I, maybe if Deirdre's feeling better, maybe I can see her Saturday before the show and we can plan a little bit. Oh, but YEL members and Monique, of course, feel free to reach out to Tina or just come by if you want to try to help out or see the
Yeah,
show.
that's what I'm going to look at now.
Any hands,
I think
yeah,
there's
any
a lot
useful hands would be
happening on
good.
that
Yeah, there's a
day,
lot.
so I have to
Tina's
go
gonna need our
check,
help
right?
if you're able.
Huh?
Yeah.
There's a lot happening that Saturday.
Yeah, I
So
think
Tina's
there
definitely
is.
gonna need our help. There'll be
Okay.
tables, the greeters, the managing
Yeah.
the students. There's a lot going on. So if we're able, if you're able, please come by.
Okay.
And
Yes.
the performances are gonna be great. Community Impact Repertory Theater is gonna be there. A lot of our community partners with
I'm
their
excited.
students. So
No, I am
great.
excited.
So thank you. Get some time back like
All right.
this
Thank you,
evening.
guys.
All
So
right.
enjoy.
Okay.
We'll see
Enjoy the
you
rest of your evening.
Thursday. All right.
Adjourning our
Thank you,
meeting at
Nicolai.
7:26.
Thank
you
all.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Good night. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night.
Blessings.
Bye, guys. Thank
All right,
you.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. My apologies.
No worries, Francina. Love ya. See you later.